Hey everyone, I want to welcome you to the preview of tonight's auction preview. The auction sale is going to start closing this Friday, December the 20th at 7 p.m. It's up online right now, and I want to give you a quick tour of what we're going to have up for auction. Come on in. We're at 77 Talbot Street, and that's where you pick up on Saturday the 21st. Of course, we told my mother that she shouldn't be talking, and she's talking anyway. She's asking if she should be talking. Anyways, we're just going to start at lot number 1. The sale's all up here on the wall. We've got some paper items starting out. Here's an old spittoon back there. You'll see it online. Neat old telescope there. Looks fine. Got a Lombardo poster. Lots of directories in here. We've got some old cigarette tins, pipes. Got these old banners here from there's Kitchener and so forth. Going down here, lots of old paper. We got the old Labatt's beer glasses. There's 4 of them. There's the 4th one back there. Some Oxford atlases. These 2 items here, there's an old tea tin from St. Thomas and the Invasion paper. They'll be A-lotted in. Lots of books. We've got so many books, so much paper to get to over the next year. We're just barely scratching the surface. I'm not sure why my father even kept most of this stuff, but we've got to sell it. He even had some tin toy trucks. There's some commemorative Coke bottles. We've got a Coleman lantern at the back there. Then the sale comes back down here. We've got the old Victorian frame mirror here. A picture of an old house. My mother thinks it's some relative's house. Who knows? Got some cameras, some more of these tin trucks. Going to be lots of royalty stuff coming up in the auction sales, so there's just a little bit of there. Here's a neat piece here. This is a celebratory cap when France was liberated. You can see the little pom-poms on there. Unity in Force stands for. Anyways, that's a rare piece there. Amazing that's in that kind of condition. Got some little camera items here. Here's a neat piece. Check out this Indian chief here. It's a meerschaum pipe. You can see there. And it comes with its own case. Got an old light meter here. And here's an old box labeler from St. Thomas. Probably a good 100 years old anyways. We've got some nudie books here. You know, they're always handy right next to the Eaton's catalog. They were just as good when we were kids. Got some old toys here, some Christmas lights, more books. You can see it all in the catalog. This is some really old china here, kind of nice. Put plants or whatever in it. It's not a whole set. The Makers of Canada, it's a complete set. I believe it's 1909. Some other early stuff here. Here's a really neat aviation book done at the end of the First World War. It's actually 1917 and 18, so it's during the First World War. We have a lot of Life magazines. This is all royalty here. Here's the Miss Priscilla magazine, some really nice magazine covers there. I believe some of them are framed in my mother's bathroom to this day. That's why there's 3 without covers. Got a print of an old Lancaster. This is an original Carolyn Curtis of the St. Thomas Museum. Again, more Life magazines. Put those 2 together, both MacArthur. One at the end of the war and one 20 years later. A lot of John F. Kennedy items. This painting actually hung in Alma College. Martin Luther King Life magazines. There's the old Royal Hotel. This is where the new building's just put up at the corner of William and Talbot Street. And that's Kim Hewson painted that watercolor. That's an original of my dad's. There's some Mackey's items. And we go back down here. We've got several newly framed Paul Schleusner paintings that my dad had. I don't know if you ever had them hung up. They'll be in the sale. There's a scouting print. Here's an old case of Labatt's Anniversary Ale. It is missing 1 bottle, unfortunately, but anyways, it's just empty bottles. More books, some old tins here, some local thermometers. There's a water meter, all local stuff. We've got some old sealer jars down here. A Again, some more Brianna collectibles. This is a really old set of china here. It's called Anglais. You can see the mark there. I haven't checked it out to see what the actual date is, but that's a date stamp, so you can figure out exactly when it was made. More Life magazines. There's one of those Paul Schlusser's. That's just east of Port Stanley along Little Beach there. We've got some more Nyland tow trucks here. There's a print by Bev Halstead of STCI. Some frames, some old tins, and right down to the end there, and that's the end of the sale. So if you can't come in tonight to see the show, you can see the auction sale closing on Friday at 7 o'clock, and pickup is Saturday from 9 till noon. Thanks for bidding.